Good morning, all my friends from Cornerstone. It is nice talking to you again today. I really do enjoy working with all of you, whether in person or, well, I guess just sending videos is not the same, but it's something. At least we're keeping in touch a little bit. So today's a new day, so I guess we'll get started. Yesterday was Wednesday. So that goes up here. We already knew what yesterday was Wednesday. So what does that mean today is? I don't know why I have to have it on like as close to perfect as possible. Little OCD there. Let's sing our song. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 So, we said yesterday was Wednesday. We need what today is. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday. Just realized I hadn't shut this off. We don't need that in the background. Sorry about that. What's that little square up there? I don't get that. There. Were you able? Was that on your side too? That was weird. So today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, today is Thursday, and what does that make tomorrow? Tomorrow is the day after today. So if today is Thursday, there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Thursday and there's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. And that's our days for right now. I'm going to bring this over here. Well, I guess I haven't decided whether I like using that board because it's just so hard to maneuver with that or just using the calendar. I'm going to use the calendar today, but we're a little late. We're behind a day, so let me fill that in. Here's our calendar. So we know today is Thursday, but what day is it actually? Help me count. I know they're very light, I'm sorry. Now that I have other markers, I should be using a darker color. I will next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and what comes next? I'm going to get my little bit darker marker. Darker marker. They rhyme. I like rhyming words. Let's try this color and see how this works. It may not work, or it may. Oh, that's better. Does it go through? A little bit, but that's okay. So today is 18. I'll have to go back over the other numbers so it doesn't look quite as weird. So our calendar sentence for today is, today is Thursday, February 18, 2020 or 2021. Oh. Thing 1 and thing 2 for Valentine's Day. So, let me put these over here. If I try to keep it a little neater as I'm doing it, I luck out a little bit better. It's not as much of a mess. And guess what I found? My yes, no cards. When I moved my laptop off I have it on a little box to raise it. When I moved it, these were under the laptop. Not too smart, but that's where they were. So now I'll have them right where I can find them. So, not much new in the weather situation this the last couple weeks. When I look out right now, all it is cloudy. It's cloudy right now. Maybe near your house it's not, it's doing something else. But right here where I live, it's still just cloudy. And I say it like that because we are going to be getting some snow. I don't know if they said rain too or not. But there's rain. It's raining outside. That's just regular water coming down. Snow is frozen rain coming down. And my favorite is sunny, but that's not going to be today. Sorry, folks. And then we have cold, warm, in between both, and hot. Oh, that just tires me out when it's that hot. And today, it's going to be cold. So try and stay indoors as much as possible, because otherwise you have to layer up with a heavy winter coat, scarves, hat, mittens. Excuse me, the whole get up. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. Let's do a little on feelings. We haven't really done those in a while, and I like to review things every once in a while. This won't stay tucked in. There. Thirsty. This bubble means he's thinking. If it was pointing down here, it'd mean he would be saying it. But this is he's thinking, I'm thirsty. And you know what? Miss Joanne is thirsty. Sorry about that. Oh, I couldn't stand it any longer. So that was a good opportunity to have a drink. And he's also thinking, because it's going to the top of his head, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. He's thinking you an apple. That's a healthy snack. A lot of you might just have applesauce if you eat through your mouth. But some of you don't. You have to have your food and nutrition through your G tube. But that still stops you from being hungry because it fills up your belly. Excited! Now, if I loved snow, I do like snow. I'm excited that the snow is coming and we don't have to worry about getting into school. I'm excited about that. My car isn't the best. Happy! One of my favorites, excited and happy. I love them. I love everyone to be happy. I know that it's not possible that everybody's happy all the time. That's just so unrealistic. But I'm in a good mood right now, so I'm happy. And I hope all of you are too. But some of you may be sad over something, and that's okay. That's a feeling. It's okay to be sad. We can tell because his mouth is down and he has a little tear coming out of his eye. He's sad. Oh, he's not. He's angry or mad. Look at that face. Ooh, he's mad. Oh, this poor boy is sick. He's not feeling well. He's got his thermometer in his mouth. That's the old kind. He's got some medicine up there. And just look at his face. He just looks tired and sick. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. And he's just tired. Ooh. He has to yawn. He's tired. Maybe he didn't get enough sleep. Or maybe sometimes you just get extra tired, like on rainy days or days like that are darker. And it just makes you a little bit more tired those days. And sometimes you really don't even have a reason. You just know that you're just tired. I don't know the last time I've slept through a full night of, I think it was before my daughter was born, so I'm always tired. What are you going to do? Part of life. So, let's go over our letter, but I'd like to get to it again from the beginning so we can review everything. You know I like to do this every once in a while. A. A is for apple. A says A or ah. B. B is for ball. B says B. could also be for banana, boy, bus. C, and C says k and s, k, like car or cat, and s, like celery or Celeste, a girl's name. Then we have Mr. D. I know, it could be Miss D. I don't know why I said Mr. D. And D only makes one sound, D, like in dog. That's my favorite animal. I love dogs. E. E has two sounds, E and E. E as in elephant, and E as in the word eat. I would like to eat some apple. Eat. F. And that's what F says. F. F is for fish, flower, Friday. A lot of words. Then we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, goat. But it also can say J, like giraffe. So that actually has two sounds too. That's funny. You used to think just your vowels had two sounds, but nope, some of your consonants do too. And here's the one we're on. We'll probably start a new letter next week, but for right now we're still on H. H, H. Every letter makes a sound. The H says H, like house or home, horse. And Miss Joanne's favorite, happy. So that's where we are right now. And I think next week we're going to start a new letter. We're going to start I. But that's not for today. Today we are still doing H. I just wanted to show you what was coming up. And our number so far, try not to knock a million things over, is the number 7. And let's start at the beginning of that too. Just have a whole big review. I don't know why, because I have a really nice story I want to read in a math activity, but now I'm spending time on this. Let's count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3. Well, they do it like that, which is the proper way. I just have trouble with my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 3. 4, 4. See, I have my hand like theirs, my thumb tucked in. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have number 5. The whole hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got into number 6. 6. And that's where we start having to use both hands because we've already used all the fingers on this hand. So let's see. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fingers this time. Yay! Hi! And here's the number we've been working on, and that is the number 7. And so we still need 2 hands. Ready? Count with me, either in your head, you can move to it, however you want to. Just try, okay? Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. And maybe we'll start with number 8 next week. Oh, good, it just fell on the desk and not on the floor. I hate picking things that are laminated up off the floor. They can be hard to pick up. So what I'd like to do today is just read a fun story. I hope this is fun. It looked cute, so I got it off of the Sherlock Center's page. I couldn't remember. And I just want to have a fun day and not concentrate on holidays that are going by and things like that. Just something completely unrelated, although math is related. And it is 2 cool Coyotes. And it's by Lillian Lund. It doesn't say, it just says her name, so I assume that she's the... Oh, she had adapted from the original text of Two Cool Coyotes by Gillian Lund. So she's the one that wrote the story. And those are coyotes. They're kind of like dogs, but not quite. And they're out in the wild. They're not pet dogs. They're wild dogs. But they do look cool, don't they? Probably dating myself. You know, cool, groovy, cool. I know that's the stuff we used to say. Unless you're me, and then you still say them. Frank is a coyote, so the gray one is Frank. When Frank was a puppy, sorry, can't see that. Oh, when Frank was a puppy, Frank had a friend. Oh, when he was a little puppy, he had a friend. It's nice to have friends. Oh. The friend was named Angelina. Oh, she's waving hi. Hi, Angelina. She's the brown coyote. Frank and Angelina, those are their names. Those are nice. I know some Franks, but I don't think I ever knew it, Angelina. Angelina and Frank were brave. Angelina and Frank were smart. Oh, look what they're doing. Sometimes people put rocks into little towers like this. So he did that on his nose, and she's over there doing tricks, standing on one hand. That's silly. But it's good that they were brave and smart. Here's our next picture. Angelina and Frank lived in the desert. It's where it's dry and there's a lot of sand. There's vegetation growth there of plants that don't need a lot of water because they don't get a lot of water there. So it's usually like some sort of cactus and things like that. It gets very hot during the day anyways. Angelina and Frank were cool coyotes. They look at, don't they? With their sunglasses and their bandanas. And just the way they're standing. They look cool. Angelina and Frank played together was pointing to all of them, so every day. Oh, I forget how to do that, one of those hand games. Let's see, there's some other pictures of different kinds of cacti. And they have their flowers coming. You can't really go over and like pick them because they have all little like pins sticking out of them. And it hurts. Sometimes you can't really see them when they get stuck in your skin, so it's hard to take them out because you can have cactus as plants, house plants. Frank was stuck by a cactus. Oh, see? Oh no, look at, he must have leaned up backwards against it. They're in it. His back of his leg, his behind, the back of his back. Oh, it looks like there's some in that paw. Oh, what do you think he looks? Does he look happy? I think he looks sad and scared. And probably some pain too. It probably hurts. Sorry, I saw this page. Angelina and Frank made silly faces at the cat. Like they're talking about a little cute household cat. That's a wild like cougar or something. Yeah, you don't want to be making faces and fooling around with him because he'll bite you. But look at that, silly faces. I want you all to see the silly faces really well. They're going, nah. Angelina and Frank like to run. See that He's running quick in the desert. So they like to run fast. That's another word for quick. They run fast. He looks so happy to be free and running around. I should have said she because that was Angelina. Because here's Frank. Frank was very quick. Frank ran in the desert, in the sand. Well, the desert's made of sand. Some of it's very loose sand, and some of it's packed down really hard. But he's running pretty fast, and he looks happy too. I guess they really do like to run quick. It makes them happy. Sorry, I shouldn't look at the pages ahead of you because that's not fair because I'm already laughing because I saw it. Angelina and Frank howled at the moon, the night. So up at the moon, they're howl, 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 howl. Something like that. I guess I could, you know what? I have my phone. Let's do a coyote howl. Here we go. This is on YouTube. Oh, I want to howl. Oh, there we go. Oh, there he is. Cool, huh? Except for he's really not howling at the moon. He's just kind of howling because he feels like it. So there they are howling. They're singing their songs. That's how they communicate with other coyotes. Angelina was very loud. We know what very loud is. Howl! My poor neighbors. She was very loud. Look, Frank's clapping for her. What a nice friend. He's encouraging her, saying, "Good job, Angelina." We all like to hear words like that. Oh no. Angelina was sad. Angelina must move away. She's packing up her things because she has to move. She's very sad. She doesn't want to leave her house and her friend Frank. Angelina was sad. Angelina gave Frank her scarf. That was nice. A little going away present to remember her by. Here, Frank, you have this. Frank, can you see that picture? He has a tear in his eye. He's sad. He cried and cried. Look how sad he is, just sitting there like that. He's holding on to his doll, but not really, just kind of laying there. He's so sad. Frank drew on rocks because that was something he could do by himself, and he looks a little happy there drawing. He uses a stone because, well, first of all, he wouldn't be drawing on rocks. That's just, coyotes don't do that. But in this picture, he used a stone to kind of draw on the rock because he didn't have crayons and pencils. Sorry, I couldn't get those two pages apart. Frank played with spiders. Frank was sad. Frank wanted a friend. That you would never see me do. No, 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 no. Miss Joanne does not like spiders, period. We have a deal. If you're outside, and even when I was gardening and I dig up spiders, fine, you were outside. That's where you're supposed to be. But if you were in my house, I'm sorry. That was the end. Frank looked at clouds. Frank was sad. Frank wanted a friend. But it's kind of fun to lay there and look up at the clouds, and you can see sometimes they look like shapes. That kind of looks like a rabbit with the bunny ears and stuff on it. Well, Frank wants us to find another friend. Well, he would love to have Angelina back, but Frank ran with black warthogs. Those are like wild pigs, kind of, but they're mean. Frank was sad. Frank wanted a friend. Yeah, he tried to run with him, but they don't seem like they really want to be his friend because he's different. Frank climbed the trees with monkeys. There's no monkeys in the desert, not at least not around here. Frank was sad. Frank wanted a friend. At least he looks like he's a little happy playing with them. He had his tongue sticking out. My brother used to do that when he was doing things like that. My father kept yelling at him because it was during, physical things. He's like, put that in because if you fall, you're going to bite your tongue off. He never did, but... Oops. Oh. I hope I didn't lose any of my pages. No. Those are the other pages. I knew it wasn't going to work out because it was really thick and it wasn't very well stapled. A new family moved near Frank. Frank was happy. Look, he's waiting. He's waiting to meet him and say hi and make friends. I don't want to lose my order of my pages, though, because they're not numbered. Frank met Larry. Larry was funny. Oops. Frank and Larry howled. Oh, what did I do? Am I still taping? Yes, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Frank and Larry howled at night. Larry danced and howled. Well, it looks like they're becoming friends again. They're having new friends. Oh, I guess this one didn't print. It's a blank piece of paper. Hopefully it wasn't part of the story. Sometimes an extra piece goes through by accident. Frank and Larry jumped on rocks. They're both smiling. That's nice. Because if you're smiling, that means you're happy. Ooh. Frank and Larry rolled down the rocks. The desert was sunny. There's the sun. We used to roll down hills when we were kids, but they were grassy hills. Frank rolled in the sand. Frank had fun. I'm so happy for Frank that he's happy again. Frank missed Angelina, but Frank liked Larry. Frank and Larry are friends. It's okay to have a new friend. This doesn't mean you don't miss your old friends, right? You can have love for all of them. Larry was a cool coyote. Oh, I just noticed purple, well, kind of a purpley. I like Larry too. I like his scarf around his neck. Frank and Larry danced and howled and laughed. Frank and Larry were special friends in the desert. And then we come to the end. I'm trying to get this back together. Not drop any more of the pages so I can pick up the ones that are on the floor and fit them in. So that was Frank and Larry and Angelina and their story, which kind of ran long. So I'm going to save my math activity for tomorrow because it's cute. And I don't want to just rush through it and do it just once or twice. I want to have fun with it because that's what I'm about now. Fun. Well, always. was nice talking with you. I hope everyone's doing well. I already said that at the beginning. But now it is time for us to say goodbye. There's a song like that. You know what? I'm going to have to look it up. I'll have it for tomorrow. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.